Welcome to the show. This is Bo. This is his show. And Bo takes off his mask like this.
Doo-doo-doo. Wow, that was a really good intro.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you. Alicia said,
God.
I have a really good intro, but she didn't give me any indication as to what it was.
I like to make Mel really anxious before we start so that she gets good and sweaty.
Yeah, because, part of my personal brand is that I'm a sweaty human.
How do we relate that back to hoops, though?
Ooh, drops sometimes are circular like hoops. I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
Did you watch our last video? If not, you wouldn't get that joke. Sorry.
You don't need to be on the inside unless you're going to watch all the videos. Is all that I'm saying. You're in charge of reading this time.
Shit. Really? That seems like a lot to put on. You're better at saying the beer words than I am, but I'll try.
Okay.
If I get stuck, I'll ask you.
Okay.
We are at Free Range Brewing.
Free Range Brewing in Charlotte, North Carolina. I used to live, and this is true.
What if you lied the entire video?
I usually do.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I used to live like 3 blocks from here, back and right. And we had, the night before our wedding, everyone who wasn't invited to the rehearsal dinner came here, and we all drank beer together. And all of the snow days of my life, we came here, and there's yoga here.
And we always have our birthday parties here.
We do always have
our birthday parties are always a good time at Free Range.
They're legendary.
Yeah, well, we have a very special bond with Free Range.
Jeff, Jason, Sarah, and Brittany are just
angels.
4 of the best people
yes.
that I've ever met in my life. We have worked with them on so many things. We were like, hey, could we host Harry Potter yoga here? Could we do some dog walks here? Anytime we had an idea, they were all for it. It's just been so wonderful working with them.
And they have a very neighborhood vibe here. It's just
all about community.
Yeah.
Super community driven.
And they every single bartender is so nice and so willing to let you try whatever you want. And just the whole atmosphere, we can't rave enough, I feel about Free Range.
They've also got all these different options. It's if you don't like beer necessarily, you can get cider, kombucha, nitro cold brew,
shrub,
wine. They've got so much stuff here, and then they've got all the snacks. I mean, probably not during COVID times, but they used to have just snack mixes that you could get by the scoop, and then they would have cheese and sometimes hand pies, which are homemade Pop-Tarts.
They sell a lot of local goods here too. I get pancakes, CBD treats here.
Rad.
And they have a whole slew of things. I've gotten the elderberry syrup here too.
Oh yeah, for when you have a cold.
Feel better. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
they
great.
Just are amazing, and they have on New Year's Day our favorite tradition.
I was gonna say the soup day.
Free soup from all kinds of chefs in the area.
That's so funny.
That's really funny. Their anniversary party's always in the summer. I think we would be coming up on it right about now. Typically, it's probably their
COVID.
6th anniversary. I'm making that up, but I want to say.
Don't quote us.
But we always come to that too. They're just genuinely the best people.
Yes, and we are on stage right now, which gives us this dramatic red velvet background. What?
I found out that my cousin was my brother. That was my soap opera audition. I'm super ready for Days of Our Lives. Have your people call my people.
So really dramatic.
That
was
so
good.
Dramatic. Thank you.
They host so many live shows here, which is really, really cool. They bring in really good artists.
Absolutely.
And so they have this stage, and obviously you can buy tickets to the shows, and it's just we love it here. It's a good vibe.
Good time. Yeah. Big fans.
And they make really fun beers, funky beers. They collaborate a lot, and so
they've always got their good old standbys, but then they do some weird shit. So it's you could always come and you could get cream of the crop and know that it's going to be a solid beer. That's exactly what you expect it to be. But they've got all this other cool shit. So if you're the person who's I need to know what I'm going to order when I get there, you can do that. Or if you're the person who's I need to try something new and weird.
Give me something
that
weird.
Too.
That's usually how I order here. I say, can I have the weirdest thing on the menu? And then they give me
I asked for that
stuff.
once and I got Mel. And here
I am a really good menu item.
I thought so. What a dish, am I right? Such a snack. Ooh.
I really have to stop hard winking.
I know. What are you doing?
I don't know. I've committed. I think it's part of my personal brand because,
Winks?
Winks going loops. I don't know. Listen, we're trying. So we're taking the lot. If you guys have never watched this before, we're drinking every beer on the menu, and I have the menu. So I've been dealt the most important part here, which is determining what
Usually
we're
I do
drinking.
this, but I knew if I held it out here, you'd see my bad side the whole time. So Mel's gonna read.
Wow, is that why you did that? You're so funny. Okay, well, to be fair, I sat on my bad side twice today, so I'm really looking forward
You're up next.
to the good side.
Yeah,
next
wooden
time.
robot. She's got it.
Woo! Okay, so we're kicking off with Modern Art, a Carolina Pale Ale. It has, this is a really interesting statement they have on here, 94% local ingredients. So that's really, really, really cool. Oh, and if you see these glasses, they serve stuff in half pints and full pints here. So if you have commitment issues, you can just get a half pint.
Which is my
and do that.
favorite.
That's
Honestly,
great.
like usually I don't want a full beer of anything. I want like 3 half beers.
Yeah, because you want to
So
try
I
all
get
the things.
a beer and a half.
Yeah, so
which
if you
is
guys can't
the
take
key.
the lot like us, you got to get the half
We're
pint.
just like special.
Kind of a big deal.
I don't know. Also, I just have to note, I'm really sorry. We got stuck behind the UPS guy on our drive-in, and we didn't realize that Jeff and Jason, the owners here, were outside. And Mel and I both like really like hard checked him out. We were like, damn, he's cute.
It's really
and
cute.
Jason definitely caught us doing it and laughed in our faces. And we were like, sure. Sorry, bud.
He was really cute though, so shout out to the
Oh
UPS
my God,
guy.
UPS guy for
Well done.
28205. Holler at you, girls.
Well done.
All right, this is my favorite. I don't know if you're gonna like it. It's
Okay.
Crispy Boy, and it's like hop forward, I would say. Are we gonna play the game where I describe it and then you tell me the description?
Oh, that's not as hoppy as I was expecting.
No, but we just drank all those like sweet and
Yes.
sour beers
That's
at
true. That's good.
Denine.
I
What
like
does
that
it
one.
say for the description?
It says, the return of a favorite in our art series of pale ales, crafted with flaked oats to balance out the heavy, late hop additions, which provides tons of citrus juiciness and a touch of herbal pine, giving you layers upon layers of hoppy goodness. We hope your love for hops knows no bounds. Cheers.
It does.
Also, you gave me the one that has paragraphs to read.
I didn't mean to do that. You don't
But
have
that
to read
was
the whole
great.
thing. Just
Here's
find the
the thing.
buzzwords.
I adore breweries who are good at writing descriptions for their beers. And
I
Free
think they
Range
do
is
such a
at
good
that.
job. It's
Yes.
like very approachable too. Like they talk about the flaked oats and the hops, but they don't make you feel like an idiot if you don't know like the name of a very rare bacteria. Like it's
Yeah.
nice, you know?
Yeah,
That's my
maybe I'm
exact
just getting
beer.
used to hops now.
I love a straight up crisp. I've been really on like the Pilsner train recently and crispy
B-O-A,
boys.
boing.
Boy. All right, what's up? What's next?
Ooh, I'm very excited for this one. This is My Heart and Soul. They just canned this. The can
Ooh,
is
it smells like
beautiful.
dessert. Is it berry?
Yes, a Carolina fruited saison with blackberries.
I'm gonna love this. I love a saison.
I love blackberries.
I love lamp.
Okay,
You don't have to read the whole paragraph.
No. I'm going to.
Okay.
I've committed. This
Well.
one has 97% local ingredients, so stepped it
Do
up
they
a notch.
rate it for everything?
Yeah.
Oh
isn't
my
that
God.
really cool?
I've never seen that. The numbers you usually see ABV, IBU.
Yeah,
and
but I tell you, we say it's neighborhood focused, community focused, like everything they do is local.
local ass
I love it.
ingredients. Yeah.
Okay, so My Heart and Soul was brewed to honor and support our good friends at Soul Food Sessions, a movement to acknowledge and support people of color in the culinary arts and hospitality industries.
POC.
Created with heaps of NC barley and augmented by soft wheat and spicy earthy rye, expect a bright and tart blackberry nose, a touch of earthy tea on the palate, balanced by a subtle, dry spiciness.
That's delightful.
What a great description. Also, what
Who
a great
writes these?
cause.
Sarah? I'm gonna say Sarah.
Yeah, whoever, pat him on the back, give him a raise. I mean, she owns a business,
Can we
right?
find out her Venmo and just
Yeah.
directly to her?
Just write the descriptions back and
Yeah.
do like,
Yeah.
rate by monetary 1 to 10
Yeah.
the descriptions,
Love
and then
it.
just send them.
For every single one. So between $1 and $10 for every beer on this list. I'm into it. Let's do it.
That was a great description. Damn, this is good.
It's so good.
Ooh. Yeah, ooh.
I'm definitely buying that to go. So they've got this
the cans
one
are gorgeous.
in a can. They
I
don't
want
bring
to.
it back.
I know. I want to yell at them to be like, bring the Heart and
No,
Soul
no,
can.
no.
But it's very pretty. It's like
It's pretty.
metallic.
Yeah.
It's a good can. We are suckers for good can art.
I'm like this with books too. They literally say don't judge a book by the cover, and I'm like, if you couldn't get a good artist for your cover, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Do you even care about your book?
Girl, guess what's one's next?
What's next? Is it cream of the crop?
No.
Ooh.
It's
Therapy session? I love therapy.
Wow. Second guess.
Mel just told me that my brand is therapy, so.
Yeah, it is. You're very good at preaching the benefits of therapy. So this one's called Therapy Session. I bought a 4-pack or a 6-pack of this and sent it to Alicia.
It's a Carolina
because-
Hazy IPA?
Yes. 92% local ingredients.
It's all above 90. This is bananas.
A new addition to our Love and Devotion series, Therapy Session celebrates the small things, the unexpected simplicity that brightens your day. A light and juicy IPA, uplifting in nature. Expect refreshing brightness of tropical
Grapefruit?
fruit and citrus. Tropical fruit.
And citrus.
Yeah, and citrus. This little beer wants to bring a smile to your face and some peace of mind, all wrapped up in a soft, juicy haze. I love that. What if I just start weeping?
Well, we're going to get to the beer
Yeah,
that's
I know.
you at the
Yeah.
end. But Therapy Session, honestly, I just posted about this on my personal Instagram.
At Alicia Valenski.
Please don't follow me. It's private. Leave me the fuck alone. Follow me on Work for Your Beer. Or
Unless
leave me
you're
alone.
really cool, in which case she might accept your follow
Yeah, but
request.
if you seem creepy or like all you do is post pictures of you fishing, I'm not going to add you.
Alicia gets an abnormal amount of sugar daddy
I don't
requests.
understand it. It's literally...
It's my favorite thing.
My bio is my headshot and then my job. And then it says I have a husband and
And
a
it's
dog.
like, you want a sugar daddy? And she's like,
No,
well,
unless it's
kinda.
Mel.
Yeah. A little bit, but not you creepo.
I want Mel to buy all my shit and us to travel the world together, and I'll just entertain her.
Yeah.
And take her pictures.
It's great.
And, you know, give
Sugar
me love
mama.
and stuff. I think we're equal.
I'm going to stop winking now.
Please.
Am I? No.
You know what? I just listened to a podcast where apparently they started, sorry, real quick sidebar.
Oh, you're good.
I love the show Scrubs.
Yes.
Donald Faison and Zach Braff are best friends in real life.
I know.
It's the
and they do the
cutest.
podcast. Yeah.
So they just
Okay,
started
yeah.
Fake Doctors, Real Friends, and Andrew and I have been listening to it all the time together. And so we listened to it on the way here. Someone started a drinking game where when Donald Faison in the podcast says, you know what I'm saying? They start drinking. And so in the episode where they acknowledge that, every time he says it, they do a little like bell sound, like a boxing
cute.
match. And so I would love if you could, when you edit this, let me
Yeah.
add work to your plate.
Okay, great. Yeah.
A bell when you wink.
Oh, okay. A wink count.
Yes.
You want me to add a wink count? Okay.
Winks and burps.
Yeah,
Let's have
we
different
really
sounds.
need to do the burp one. Well, the burp, yeah. The burp
we
can
do
be
a
like a
burp
bomb.
compilation?
And then, yeah, we need to.
Or
Speaking-
just a little Homer Simpson in the corner.
Yeah, speaking of, on cue. You think we got, or you think
Remember
we
you-
guys? We think we guys are good at improv yet?
We're so good at improv.
Really, where I went
It's
with
really
that.
important.
God. Oh boy. So anyway, therapy session. Great.
So
Good beer. Highly
It's
recommend.
super juicy, I would say, and it's if you like that hazy IPA vibe, it's very smooth. You get some hop, but not enough that it's overwhelming. So like,
Correct.
if you're the kind of person who like really you only will drink a juicy IPA, you'll love this.
That's a great one, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little fruit fly coming around.
He's my buddy.
Next is the cream of the crop. So,
This is their baseline always here beer.
yes, cream ale, standard, great. They have it for like, or they used to have it for like $3 one night, right?
So they had a WTF Wednesday. It was their $2 pint night.
Oh yeah.
Which was so
The
good for a
best
craft
deal.
fucking beer.
96% local ingredients. You ready for the description?
I'm ready.
This light, crisp cream ale is one of the few beers we always keep on the list. Easy drinking as can be, this beer is close to a lager as an ale can get, made with malted heirloom corn grown right here in North Carolina. Our anytime, anywhere, anyone beer.
Two things.
Beer flavored beer.
Lager.
I hardly know her.
Great. Two, you have a weird thing about cream ales because you love Allagash. No. It's an A.
The Californian brew. I always forget this one, and you bring it up all the time.
I'm so
like,
sorry.
Anderson Valley.
Thank you.
There we go.
She loves their cream ale. This to
Really?
me always tastes a little bit more lagery, like just more easy
Yeah.
drinking, but it's so fucking good. I have drank crowlers of this by myself. Like
Oh.
2 crowlers a night.
Yeah, it is an easy drinker. Also,
I almost chugged it.
we always bring up Anderson Valley, and I wonder if I even like that cream ale anymore. I haven't had it in years. Like,
But Mel used to say this every time I would be like, let's try the cream ale. She'd be like, I only like one cream
well,
ale.
I think it's just because that one, it was so spectacular that every other one I had, I was just like, it's not the same.
Is your mouth watering?
I don't know for this cream ale
Yeah.
or for the Anderson Valley
Either.
one. One, I think so.
Okay.
2, Anderson Valley, send us some cream ale because I want to.
Yeah.
I want to check in and see if it's still good.
What are you even doing? Can we send it to them?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I almost chugged it because I was like, I know you've had this before.
It is good.
All right, first,
It's got like the light creaminess. It's not too heavy on the cream.
first for
Boom.
boom. I think mine's therapy session so far. It's just such a good, balanced IPA.
It is really
I
good.
really like it.
Okay, coming in hot. Next on the lineup is Barracuda Bills.
Oh, this is in collaboration with Hello Sailor.
Yes.
Right?
So Hello Sailor is like a local restaurant up in, I think it's in Cornelius.
It's on the lake.
Yes, it's on the lake, and it is the most Instagrammable restaurant. Very, very cute.
Island inspired, and by the same people who do Kindred, right?
Yes. So their food is phenomenal.
Do they have milk bread?
They don't have milk bread there, but they do
Bummer.
really good
I've
seafood.
heard it's all fried
seafood. They do have a lot of fried stuff.
Because I remember someone I spoke to, probably Katie Toussaint, now Katie Thurston.
Ooh.
Ugh, I hate that. I mean, I love the name. It's just so weird when you have to switch names for someone. I'm so sorry.
Thurston's a great last name.
Thurston for some beer. Anyway.
Thurston for a wedding? What was their hashtag? They could do so much
Well,
with that.
and Remy Thurston is also the king of puns.
Oh.
Like,
Well,
I don't know if
we
you
need to figure out
follow
what their
Mademoiselle
hashtag is.
Maisie is his dog.
Okay.
Maisie is a part Great Pyrenees.
Yes.
And
correct.
all of her captions on her Instagram are
really witty.
No, it's song lyrics, but he replaces like "I think you're crazy" with Maisie, or like
Oh,
any song he
cute.
replaces it. I think you're Maisie. Like it's ridiculous.
I like
Anyway, this one is a good summer beer, which makes sense that they collaborated with.
Yes. It is a Carolina Pseudo Pills.
Yeah, they made it up.
Pills.
Well, because it's a little too creamy and sweet to be a pills. It feels like
Oh, it's so good.
it feels closer to a cream ale than
They call it a boat beer. Cute.
yes, which I love.
Okay, all right, ready for it?
Yes.
94% local ingredients. We call this our boat beer, and with good reason. We brewed it in collaboration with our friends at Hello Sailor on Lake Norman, where it's canned as a boat, ready-to-go beer. Barracuda Bills is a cool fermented farmhouse ale, light and crispy, floral. Okay, I thought
Floral.
I thought like earthy in my mind when I was drinking that, but
I think you mix up earthy and floral.
I don't know flavors. We've determined this.
Basically Mel says, I think I taste this, and I go, no, you taste this. I
Yeah.
mansplain her own taste to her.
Yeah.
I'm so
Because
sorry.
my taste buds don't know.
I don't
They're
need
not
to.
educated enough. They just need more. Take the lots.
I
We're
don't
doing
need
it.
to.
I'm gonna finish with a hint of that Pilsner flavor that makes it perfect for any weather. This is a good beer. I've never had Barracuda Bills.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's one of my favorites. When I used to come, I would almost always get one of these, Cream of the Crop or Barracuda Bills, and I would just go back and forth between them because they taste kind of similar.
Yeah.
This guy is a little bit more on the floral sweet side, and this guy's a little crispier.
I will say this is definitely a good lake beer, but the thing about Hello Sailor is they have hella good cocktails. So they have okay, and it's not even, I mean, the cocktails are good, but they also have like the swoopy straws, like
Oh my
that
God.
can like spiral up. And
Can
come
I
on, I'm not
just-
gonna not get a drink with a cool straw.
Can I just say, ooh, Barracuda.
Thank you. Yeah, we needed that.
Thank you.
Is the
You
name
looked
of,
really concerned.
Is the name of that song just Barracuda?
That's an excellent question. I'm not actually an 80-year-old man, despite the fact that I had shingles and I yell at people to get off my lawn and I need hearing aids.
Okay, all right. We'll look it up after this. If you guys know the name of the Barracuda song, if it's just Barracuda,
Barracuda.
just put it in the comments.
What's your karaoke song?
My karaoke song is Baby Got Back.
What's
or
mine?
With You, It Is Closer. Yours is Baby One More Time.
I actually started a new playlist on Spotify called Sing because every time I go to karaoke, I panic and I sing Baby One More Time. So now I have a bunch of songs in there, and next time we can go to karaoke again, it's gonna get wild.
One time I did Woman by Kesha, and it was awful, but empowering. I'm very bad at singing, just to clarify.
I want you to have karaoke at your house that we can do together tonight.
Oh, well, we have the Work for Your Beer sound machine, but I think it's in the storage unit right now. So.
Damn it.
I mean, we'll be out there by Wooden Robot, so we could get it.
Nah, it's not working. It's not
I did that at my sister's bachelorette party. I brought the Work for Your Beer thing in the microphone.
That's
we did
amazing.
karaoke.
So one of the only
and they
things-
picked Despacito by. And
Despacito.
literally, oh my god, it was. I think that's one of the moments where I have laughed so hard that you're like, I'm gonna pee my pants because it literally was a.
Mel's like, oh no,
Despacito.
what would happen if I peed my pants? Like Mel hasn't peed her pants
Oh,
on
yeah.
me when I was drunk with her.
Oh yeah, I mean, I won't deny it.
I pee all the time. I have a pee funnel. It's important.
It's gonna go and Work for Your Beer favorites. Please buy the favorite
Keep an
things
eye out.
that we love. because
Maybe
then
we'll link
helps
it
us.
right here or there. Or
I did this last time. I felt really proud that I actually linked a thing.
I'm super proud. All right, what's next?
This is Sea of Companions. They make, is this the same oyster stout they normally make?
Yes.
Okay.
This is always Andrew's favorite. I don't like an oyster stout. I'm sorry.
It's 96% local ingredients, a lovely full-bodied, I have to burp and I like thinking about it when I'm reading. A lovely full-bodied, silky smooth stout. Brewed with the freshest, saltiest oysters that we can get our hands on. So much salted chocolate goodness coming at you with this yearly favorite. Coming at ya. They wrote it like that.
It tastes like you took a sip of a really good stout and then you licked an oyster.
I don't like raw oysters.
I don't either. I only like baked oysters.
Yeah.
Oysters Rockefeller. At
That's our
fucking,
shit.
well, yes, but
In New
also
Orleans?
specifically at Crepe Cellar.
Oh.
They do an amazing Oysters Rockefeller. So does, what's that other one that she owns? Sea Level, Uptown. This is one of Andrew's favorite beers. Andrew is my husband.
think it's good.
He's an idiot, but it's a good beer.
I think the saltiness is an interesting element to stouts
I just
that you
considered
don't normally
licking
get.
your tongue.
Oh.
Okay. Ding!
Wink
Ding!
out. God damn it. Why? Why did I do that? I hard winked in my first ever aerial performance and I haven't got it out of my system.
Mel, what's aerial?
Well, if you ever see people in the circus, they either hang off of these long silks or big hoops or a trapeze. That's aerial. I do that shit because I'm a crazy person.
Can I just tell you, I was rewatching Parks and Rec for the 80th time, and at the best party in the world, like the end of the world party that Aziz and John Ralphio throw, there are aerialists.
Yeah.
Which is the coolest. And when we went to that, are you about to say, the New Belgium Fat Tire
Yeah,
thing?
that was like pure circus before I got into circus though.
Super cool.
Yeah, the Fat Tire stuff. What was it called? Fat something. They do it in Nashville. They tested it out in North
Cycle
Carolina,
tour.
and I'm not gonna
Tour de
lie.
Fat.
Yeah, Tour de Fat. We had a blast, but there were like 4 people there. So.
We had a blast because there was an open liquor bar and we drank a bottle of
Yeah,
gin.
they gave us VIP, and it was like, welcome. Take a costume, drink whatever you want.
We took a tutu.
You don't even have to go outside if you don't want to.
We took a tutu. We did 1 lap outside. We drank at least a sample of every beer, and then we drank high, like top shelf gin.
We drank a lot of gin that night.
And then we took our intern at the time to heist.
And Alan.
She was kind of a dick. Emma, if you're watching this, you were a bad intern.
I saw her the other day. Did I tell you that?
No.
I think it was her. I was walking in Noda and there was like a dog in the wild. I was walking in Noda and there was a dog in the wild. 2 dogs actually outside of this house, and they didn't have leashes on, and we thought they were lost. Turns out they lived at the house there, and the house owner just like let them do stuff there. Anyway, I think it was Emma. She was like, "Hey, Mel," and I was like, "Who the fuck is this?" And I had to rack my brain. I was like, "Is that fucking Emma?" If it's not Emma, I'm sorry. If it was Emma, good brain, Mel. But Alan was like, "Who was that?" And I said, "I think that was our old intern," but I'm like not 1,000% sure.
There are so many times when people will greet me and I'm like,
oh, the smile and nod. And then you use context clues.
I say, this is my go-to trick. You guys can steal this. I say, how have you guys been doing? Because people can either perceive that as me and my significant other, or me and my coworkers, or me and my friends, or me and my whatever. How have you guys been doing? And then they'll say, well, you know, Alan has been whatever. And I'm like, Alan, Mel, like, you know.
It is tough sometimes too.
Because we're just so popular.
Well, when you wear work for your beer stuff, they associate better. And I wear work for your beer shit all the time because 1, always on brand, and 2, I only wear athletic clothes. So when I'm out walking and people are like, hey, I don't know if they actually know me. Okay, Andrew makes fun of me for doing this too, but listen,
I've never noticed that you do this.
It's a part of my, he does the driving thing, remember? Because I talk about driving.
What were you doing?
Driving. Yeah, he makes fun of me for that.
That's true.
For sure.
I've never noticed you do it for
It's a
walking.
part of the story. It's storytelling technique.
Obviously.
Motions. Ouch.
We're going to break real quick because Mel needs to go to the hospital and also check the timing if we are going to run out.
My shoulder.
Get out. Go check the time.
Oh my God.
I'm going to take her to the hospital and we'll be right back after these messages.
Wow. And we're back.
She's back from the hospital. Turns out she had COVID this whole time. Sorry, that's not actually a thing I should joke about.
You have the antibody. Is this a mosquito? No, it's a fly. If it was a mosquito, I was about to lose my shit.
I don't know what's happening. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
I've been drinking it, but I didn't tell you.
You bitch! I've never used that word with you.
You bitch.
Bitch.
Wait, we have to do it the most dramatic way
pretend to
possible.
slap you?
Oh, you can just hit me.
Here, clap your hands when I do it. Ready?
Okay. Do we do it?
Yeah.
I closed my eyes too. I'm scared.
You had direct eye contact. We'll see how that went.
Okay, good.
I like that you were like, just hit me in the face.
Yeah, just do it. Oh my god.
I'll choke you a little.
You're everything I need. Like K-N-E-A-D. Need.
Like kneading bread?
Yes. It is a Carolina sourdough wild ale with buckwheat.
I will say one thing before you read this. Free range makes up beer styles. A Carolina Hazy is not a thing. A Carolina sourdough is not a thing. Like, it's my favorite thing in the world because, yeah, none of this is necessarily by the book, whatever the actual, like, beer style is. Why not make it up? Why not have, like, in Virginia, just start calling it a Virginia whatever instead of being like, oh, it's a traditional blah, blah, blah. No, it's not. Nothing is. Unless you're doing Ren Heights Gabat, which you fucking shouldn't be unless you're OMB. Which... Sorry, OMB. No, I didn't mean that.
Hey, they gave me a beer for my 30th birthday. It was the 704 beer.
Oh, this tastes like sour.
It's too sour.
I wasn't ready.
Okay. Well, it's a wild ale with buckwheat. 98% local ingredients, so the highest we've seen thus far.
Sourdough, this is so COVID appropriate.
We love bread almost as much as beer, and this fine and funky ale is a true hybrid of the two. Brewed with 100% North Carolina malt and fermented in full with a wonderfully tart sourdough culture shared with us by our good friends at Duke's Bread.
May I briefly suggest a book? It's called Sourdough. It's by the author Robin Sloan, and it's really, really good. It's this woman who works in tech and starts making bread, and like it just kind of unravels from there. It's really, really good.
Also, sourdough cultures in general are like the most fascinating specimen of cultures.
I know, and that's why part of this book is like almost the magic of sourdough, and it's really, really good.
All right.
This is not for me.
This says, and this is the perfect description of it, expect a tart shandy.
Wow. If you're into tart shandies,
yes,
you're here.
Well, if you're into any sort of shandy, this is just like a warhead version of it.
Jenna Marbles?
Yes, I love Jenna Marbles.
She had a video. My friend Bridget and I used to sing this. She would pretend to be her dogs.
Yes.
When she was out of the house.
Yep.
And one of the dogs would sing, I drink the summer shandy, get the party going. And so Bridget and I would buy summer shandies and be like, I drink the summer shandy, get the party going.
She is still making YouTube videos because I looked her up. I think I might have followed her on Instagram because I was like, holy shit, she's still a thing. I totally forgot I used to watch her in college.
She was so funny.
She's hilarious.
She was like
she's
Deej.
a goofball.
She was a pre-Deej.
Yeah, she's a big goofball.
If you don't follow at DJ's Beer Cave, what are you even doing?
Yeah, who are you?
Her feet.
She's hilarious. Okay, citrusy bright IPA with aromatics of fresh sourdough bread mingled. What?
Lemon? It
Yeah,
tastes like lemon.
yeah, because the shandy, right?
Yeah.
Lemon, citrusy. Mingled with a juicy Meyer lemon flavor, balanced body. A wonderfully refreshing experience. I agree. I love this. This is...
Put it in my mouth. Bitch drank the whole thing. All right. All right, now we're moving on to ones that have cans.
We
so
have
Mel's
cans.
gonna model the can, and I'm gonna take a sip.
Oh, wait, can we just all take a moment to look at our beautiful nails? One, these are from Mimosa's Nail Bar in Charlotte, and hers are from...
A Tier Natural Nail Clinic in Richmond, Virginia.
And we really like both of those places. So
We do.
If you need your nails done, those are the places. They're not sponsoring us. We just really...
But we would love if they
Liked our
did. So
nails.
let them know if you come because of us.
Tiny bubbles!
Tiny bubbles! Tiny bubbles! My bubbles.
My bubbles. My bubbles are bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
That always reminded me of Andrew.
My bubbles?
Yeah.
I love Finding Nemo.
Do you know, this is a fun fact about my husband, he saw it 9 times in theaters.
Oh, you need to take your meds, girl.
I will.
Okay. Good reminder.
Thank you. Tiny Bubbles is a beer that tastes crispy and
It is a Carolina
Hoppy.
Petite Saison. 98% local ingredients tying. Collab with Fontaflora. And Fontaflora actually
God.
opened a new space in Charlotte.
Optimus Hall.
Yeah, in Optimus Hall.
I haven't been to Optimus Hall.
Oh, do you want to go this weekend?
Is it safe?
They're open, but we should probably go on off hours, I would suggest.
Okay.
We don't like going in public right now because there's a global pandemic.
I don't ever like going in public.
I'm not
If we
sure.
all stopped hanging out, I'd be thrilled. If Mel and I could hang out alone in breweries forever.
Honestly, the best of the Take the Lot series is that we're like, we need a private room, and then we just sit here and drink together. It's honestly the best thing.
One guy, you know what? I was thinking about this the other day. You know how you're in the shower and you like pretend to do a like an argument with someone that it was from the past, and you're like, I should have said this.
Yeah, when it haunts you from like
So-
the 4th grade or whatever.
Right, but this one was when we were in Asheville.
Yeah.
And we got the dude at Wedge Brewing to like do it. We'll take the lot. And we came in and he was like this old dude.
Yeah.
Who was not super into what we were doing. And he was like, yeah, these girls swindled me into giving them free beer, like all of our free beer. And in my shower rant back to him, I was like, you swindled us into giving you free advertising, motherfucker. We
Yeah.
charge hundreds of dollars for a video that we promote all of your shit to. Excuse me.
Who was it?
I don't know. His name started with a T.
Where?
Wedge.
Oh. Interesting.
Remember, he was like an old dude and he was like, they swindled us into giving them all our beer.
You know what? I didn't hear that. But I think he was probably joking, right? We
I
liked
don't
the one
care.
at Wedge, didn't we?
Don't joke.
Okay.
I'm very serious and I never joke.
I will say the one moment of argument that I always think of
Oh,
was
no.
in like the 4th or 5th grade. I was young.
Yeah, the fact that you said 4th grade made me think you had one.
And this guy, Ben Schwerin, no idea what he's doing with his life right now,
Probably nothing.
said something to me along the lines of, well, if you look up faggot in the dictionary, it's your name.
I hate that word.
And then my response was just like to ignore it because I don't like confrontation and I don't like bullies. And then I always thought I could be like, yeah, but it's your picture. Like something stupid. Like this was me in the 4th grade, like days later being like, I should have said that. And it like still haunts me. Like I should have had a better comeback. I just like folded.
My problem.
So rude. So rude.
My
like,
problem
don't bully
is I
people.
always have an immediate comeback, and it's always just the first scathing thing that pops in my head, and most of the time it's more than the situation called for. So I don't have any that haunt me from I should have said this. I have a lot that haunt me from
I said this. Yeah.
it's a better, yours is better.
Anyway.
Let's talk about tiny
those
bubbles.
Those are the things that I think about, you know, late at night.
I think
when
about
you're
the fact
sad.
that Joe Skirbo is now a cop in my hometown who abuses his power, and he used to, one time got suspended for choking me because I was speaking Spanish in the 2nd grade. One time got detention because he pushed me down so my head smacked the asphalt and then sat on top of my head so I couldn't breathe. And then used to call me Jello because even in elementary school my ass was big, and he said, you're like Jello because you're not even as hot as J-Lo, so I'm gonna call it Jello. And I was like, you're an idiot.
And now he's a cop.
And his wife,
In
like,
your town.
creepy Facebook stalks me because she, like, thinks what we're doing is cool.
Don't you love the fact that you can see who watches your Instagram stories? This is like my favorite thing when I'm like, why are you still watching my Instagram stories? I know you don't like me.
Who are you thinking of right now?
Unfollow me. I don't want to say it out loud because I'm still friends with her husband. I'm ish friends with her
Is
husband.
it Mike's girlfriend?
No. No, but I think I would actually really like Mike's girlfriend. Oh, his old
Yeah,
girlfriend?
not
Oh, no.
his wife.
He got married
Not
now.
his
Yeah,
wife,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, she looks really cool.
No,
Mike,
her ex.
Can we be friends? I think your wife looks really cool.
Mike, I don't think we can ever be friends.
No, that ex, I blocked her from everything because she was a fucking psychopath. Hey, don't be a psychopath
Don't
if someone
threaten my
breaks up
dog.
with you. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Anyway.
What are we doing? This is therapy session.
Tiny bubbles. We collaborated with our friends at Fonta Flora to bring you this crushable little saison crafted with local barley malt and a pinch of wheat malt. Fermented cool with our preferred saison yeast blend until bone dry, crisp, and crushable. Conditioned on a delicate amount of chamomile, flowers, and aged hops.
I have 2 jokes.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, are you going to correct I had said chamomile, right?
I think you're
Chamomile?
fine. I think you're
Chamomile.
fine. Chamomile.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I have 2 jokes. One is petit saison is what this would usually be called, not little saison. And it always makes me think of
That's
that
cute.
song that they teach you when
It
you
says
learn.
petite saison.
Oh, they said little saison in
Yeah,
the
no.
description. Petit saison reminds me of the thing that you would learn when you learned French as a little kid.
Yeah.
That was petit poisson, naja, 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 which means the little fish swims.
Oh,
So
cute.
petit saison. Anyway, the other one is bone dry. Makes me think of John Mulaney in New in Town when he's like, our parents would be like lawyers with us. And his dad's like, did you brush your teeth? And he's like, and I said, yes, you know, like a liar. And my dad held up my toothbrush and said, John, this toothbrush is bone dry. And he looked at me like that, bone dry. I always think of it.
You do a really great John Mulaney
Thank
impression.
you. I actually am.
He's hilarious.
Pretty good
I
at
really like him.
impressions.
You
I
are really
love
good at
him.
impressions. I'm just gonna start like saying celebrities' names, and then you have to do their impressions.
I'm into it. Let's do it. What's next?
I do still really love your Kevin impression from The Office. It's probably one of my favorites.
I didn't know I could do that one until it was happening. What's next?
So we have Common Home coming in second here. A Carolina Common Ale, 99% local ingredients.
99.
This is the
I can read
top.
this one.
What do you think the 1% isn't of local ingredients?
Hops?
I don't know. 1% hop?
Can I read what it says?
Does it say the same thing here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. I'll get a break.
Common Home is an easy drinking malt forward common ale. Expect notes of fresh baked bread, iced tea, bread crust, and hints of cocoa powder and coffee. A perfectly light, sessionable beer for a year-round drinking with family and friends. Made with 99% local ingredients.
We already said the
Common
name.
Home.
It's a common home.
I'm here if anyone wants to hire me for commercials.
I think you would be a really good erotic
Or
book
porn.
writer.
Yeah.
Or reader, sorry.
I'm glad we were on the same page.
Yeah. I
I could have done that erotically. I didn't. I'll do the next one.
Alicia's like, you've been doing mediocre, I'm taking over the reading.
Absolutely not. No, I think you've been doing great. I just thought that was fun.
No, that was really good.
Thank you.
I'm very excited for the next one, though.
Wow, this is really good. This is like ambery.
Yeah. Is it malty?
It's very malty.
Okay.
Good job.
Thank
and
you.
it's got definitely that cocoa. It's funny, they say the bread thing. Whenever someone says freshly baked bread, it just means it's super malty in my mind.
Yeah. That's good.
It's really good.
I like that.
Oh, I might burp.
Ooh, do it. The first of the series. Oh, she can't do it. Can you do it? Wow, that was a good one. We should start rating our burps too. Rate the best burp in this video.
Yeah, comment whose burp was better.
I like that we're like, people are definitely watching this.
Literally, I think 4 people watch this. I think it's
Okay.
DJ,
I will say.
Mike from South End
Oh yeah, he's great.
Social.
Yeah.
I can't even think of 2 more. Danielle and Brielle.
Yeah. They're supporters for life. Bless. But Danielle, she has worked with Work for Your Beer on
Friend of the
content
podcast.
for a really long time, and she just had a baby.
A baby!
Congrats, Danielle.
A baby, and his name is Graham, and he looks precious.
He's a tiny baby.
And now we got Daddy Doug.
Oh, Daddy Doug.
Daddy
Coming in
Doug.
hot.
I'm Dirty Dan. I'm Daddy Doug.
I think I want you to address him like that the next time you see him, just with the throat.
I don't even think that he'll react. This
Yeah,
is the
he
thing
is
with
pretty
Doug.
funny.
I try really hard to make him uncomfortable, and it doesn't work. It's so easy with Alan, Mel's husband.
Yeah, he's very uncomfortable about
Last
topics.
night I just looked him in the eye and said, Alan, I love you. And he,
Didn't know how to react and then said, you too.
it's so easy. But generally, one of my great joys in life is making people uncomfortable. It's the best.
Well, it's funny because I shot Danielle and Doug's like maternity photos,
Yeah.
and one of the photos, Doug was like, "Put that golf ball in your mouth," and Danielle was like, "Okay." And like, so there's a picture of her with a golf ball in her mouth and the little onesie that was like a golf themed onesie, and her just being like, and it's hilarious. I was like, "You guys are they're great. We love them."
And Mel hates babies.
You know, I don't hate babies. I don't want any of my own. I'm uncomfortable around babies. I don't know how to react to them. I treat them like dogs, and I feel like that's probably the best
That's
way,
probably
because like
fun.
they want food, they want like snacks.
Once they're like
they want-
2, I just start speaking to them like they're adults.
Yeah, but the nieces and nephews have been like a good experience for me to be around children, but I just, again, treat them like dogs, or like they really
Tiny
like
humans.
being picked up and thrown. I can do that. I'm like, this is a workout for me. This is like
Yeah.
a double
Look
thing.
at you, you're a great weight.
Yeah, like
You're a fleshy weight.
my
for me.
biceps are great right now. They're really funny though. Kids are really
I made
funny.
Mel upset, I think.
Oh no.
Okay.
You're great.
This looks exactly like the other one.
I will say, Alicia made me slightly emotional. I don't know if that came in focus or not, but yes, it's a part of the same series. Oh yeah.
You wouldn't acknowledge me, so I was like, okay, well, I have to do something.
Love me.
Pay attention to me, Mom. That wasn't about my mom,
One,
Jen.
this beer is adorable. Also, it is a hazy IPA, and it looks very similar to the therapy session can.
Super similar.
And I love the artwork on these. I think they're really cute.
They did such a great job. I think they used the same guy who did their mural.
Oh.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. Continues painting.
Tall
people
man,
on.
beard.
Hey,
Dustin?
man, are we going to be on that mural or what's happening?
You know what? You painted Daryl in, and then she said, I don't look like that. Make me thinner. And you did that. And then she said, a little thinner. And then you did that again. So put us on there. We won't complain. Whatever you put.
Yeah. I mean, you can make me thick. You can make me short. I won't care as long as you're like, that's
Then you would be me.
Give me blonde hair, give me a nice booty, and give me a killer smile.
And if you could just make me tall and like athletic and have brown
tits.
hair.
That'd be great. Anyways, this beer is called Slightly Emotional, which I resonate with a lot.
Quite literally, Mel.
Yes, it is me in a can. I'm stuck in here.
Oh my God.
It is kind of like, when you think about it, it is kind of how my emotions are, like
bottled
stuck
up
in a can. And then all at once when you open it, they're like, oh my God.
Literally, Mel's like, they're in here, they're fine, they're fine, they're fine. Oh my God.
And then I'm fine, again. I let it all out and then I'm like, cool, good.
You're like
great.
that leave Britney alone guy.
Yeah. You have to leave Britney alone though. Aren't you sad for her?
I'm honestly very concerned about her. Her Instagram presence alarms me.
And she doesn't have access to any of her actual like money, which is like the whole free Britney thing.
I know.
I don't know.
I can't be concerned for Britney when there's so much else going on in the world.
Yeah, there's like a lot, but
here.
that is a thing that has shown up on my feed lately, and I'm like, I wonder what's happening with Britney.
I'm not stoked for her.
This is called Slightly Emotional.
What is it? What is it?
It is a Carolina Hazy IPA. 92% local ingredients. Slightly Emotional was brewed to celebrate the wonderful world of hops and fruit. Our house yeast does wonderful tricks to produce flavors of papaya,
This tastes peachy.
peach,
Oh my-
and mango. Well done. Hops complement with bright notes of citrus orange and light piney bitterness.
I have a request. Next time that we do this, can we bring gold stars? And then when I get it right, just like, put them
it
all
on your
over my
head.
face. I'm glad that we both were like, they won't go anywhere normal. They'll go on your
On your
face.
head, for sure.
Okay.
This is a good beer.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Nom, 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 nom.
I will say, it's actually very fitting. This one is more your taste, and therapy session is more my taste.
I'm just saying, it's not like they thought of us when they brewed those, but I think we were in the back of their mind when they were like,
I think
these are the two.
I think Jeff and Jason have missed me. That's all I'm saying.
We're neighbors now, and I walked by Jason's house the other day, and he was out there, and I waved, and we were like neighbors. This is cool.
That's awesome.
Cool experience. It's so cool to have neighbors who give a shit. I didn't have that before, so it's a very exciting experience.
So happy for you.
All right, you ready for the last one?
I'm ready.
It's called Super Fancy.
Is it?
It's super fancy.
Oh my God, does that mean it's gonna taste like a High Life? Wait,
girl.
hang on. Can I read it?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I read the other one, and I know you asked. I forgot.
I was fucking right. Okay, I knew it. I get them. I'm inside their brains. We've all enjoyed a cold malt liquor in our time, but it's often an overlooked and undervalued beer variety. So we brewed Super Fancy using the freshest, highest quality malted grain available. This beer is crisp, a bit boozy, and carries a hint of earthy floral spice coming from one of our favorite ingredients, heirloom malted Bloody Butcher corn. Cheers, made with 98% local ingredients at 8.8% ABV. Dude, I want to buy this and use it for a special occasion. This can
It's so good.
is so
It's really cute.
fucking fun.
Well, look at the other side of the pinky up.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I wonder if it even focused on that.
Probably not. We don't know how to camera. I mean, I know how to photograph, but I don't know how to do videography. So.
I'm not the photographer.
At least we have a microphone, so we have that going for us.
Oh my God, that's
the smell on it
delightful.
is really interesting. It's is it a malty
It
smell?
smells like the malt. It tastes more like the sorry, my brain's going faster than my mouth can go.
I understand that problem a lot of
It
the time.
smells like the malt. It tastes like the corn. If that makes sense. And it's boozy. It is boozy, and I love this. I want to buy it and save it for a special occasion.
Well, we're gonna
but
buy all their cans. Let's be honest.
I don't think I have any special occasions left. I was just telling Andy this the other day. I was like,
When's
we
your
got
anniversary?
married.
October? No, that's when you got December 15th.
That is all the dates pertaining to my relationship. It's when we started dating, it's our proposal, and it's our wedding day.
I immediately switched. I was like, I'm wrong. So you do have a long time.
Well, not even that. Just like in general in life, we already got married. We already got the dog. We already bought the house.
You can get another dog.
Fucking done. Why would I do that?
Because we love dogs.
I think people who get 2 dogs are just bored. I think people who have babies are just bored.
Well, I think dogs sometimes want other companions too than humans.
My problem is
But-
if we got a second dog, it would have to be another big dog, and that would be expensive in terms of food.
Yeah,
crazy
that's
in
true.
terms of
How much
cleaning.
food does she eat?
A lot. And then it would also be like if we have to board her,
Yeah, that's very true.
it becomes
double
more
the
expensive.
cost.
And you
yeah.
can't just be like you could ask a friend, watch my dog for the weekend. You can't be like, watch both my dogs.
Also,
for the
like,
weekend.
let's be honest, every dog wants to be an only dog, I feel like. Where
is
it's
what
like,
I'm
I get all the
saying.
humans' attention. But
what I'm saying.
I think now, more than ever, because everyone's working from home, dogs are like the most spoiled. But I think when the humans are working, the normal 8 to 5 and not there, that's when they would want a companion. You know what I mean? Where they're
Yeah.
like, okay, it's during the day, like, I just slept 12 hours, like, now what the fuck do I do?
I mean, you're not wrong. I don't think that we'll get another dog. I think our plan again is once Luna, not that she'll ever pass away.
No, dogs don't die. Don't talk about
Once she goes to the farm, Andrew and I will move to Germany. So
it. Oh, okay. I'll
those
come
are
visit.
two things that you're
Can I
going to
come live
pretend
with
are not
you?
going to happen.
Can we be in like a 3 marriage where I get certified to move to Germany with you guys?
Alan should probably also come.
Well, yeah, duh. Okay. Yeah, but like if I'm married to Alan and then I'm married to you guys.
Can we find a duplex, do you think?
Yes, we for sure can. All
do
right,
that.
so we're gonna move to Germany.
All right.
It's been decided.
Done.
This
But
was
we have
great.
to start learning German.
I drank all this one, but what's your favorite?
Okay, so
That one was the You're Everything I Need.
my favorite in this session is therapy session. However, I would say, generally speaking, my go-to is Cream of the Crop.
All right, which one do you want to cheers to?
This guy. And you took Heart and Soul?
My heart and soul. One of my favorite things that Alan and I say to each other when we get upset, but not really upset, like fake upset, is a quote from Floribama Shore from Gus, who gets very emotional
Chi-Chi's
as a
up?
man. No, and he goes, "It breaks my heart," and that's all I think of right now. So, cheers.
Let's
Love your
drive you.
face. Breaks my heart. Love you, friends.
Oh, it breaks my heart. Oh, that breaks my heart. That you thought you ever had. I know you ain't from the start. Hey, I'm glad to back with you, bitch. I mean, who would want to hide this? I will never, ever be your side check about the sing and single. And worry about the ring on my finger. So you can tell your friends to shoot the shot when they see 'em. It's okay, you're already in my DMs.